Hi guys, wishing you a healthy new year. Today I'm addressing a frequent request. Capturing fireworks with your drones. If you're keen on this, stick around. If you like what you see, then subscribe. Alright, while I realize that New Year's Eve has recently passed, sharing this information might seem a bit belated. However, you can still find value in it for upcoming year or perhaps for any local fairground fireworks event that may occur. As I delve into the technique and my approach, I'll showcase footage captured on New Year's Eve 2022 using the DJI Mini 3 Pro, followed by New Year's Eve 2023 footage with the DJI Mavic 3 Pro. Foremost, prioritizing safety is paramount. This includes the well-being of both bystanders and participants, along with ensuring the drone's safety. Nighttime flying poses unique challenges as sensors may not operate at their optimum levels. It's crucial to be vigilant about potential obstacles in the flight path, which can be easily overlooked in the dark. Additionally, in certain countries, attaching supplementary lights to your aircraft might be a requirement, so always adhere to local rules and regulations to guarantee a safe and responsible flying experience. Prioritize your drone's safety by maintaining a proper distance from the fireworks. Typically, firework rockets ascend no higher than 80 meters, so position your aircraft above this threshold for a secure safety margin. If you plan to capture firework from the side, ensure a minimum lateral distance of 40 to 50 meters. Consider doubling this distance if uncertain about the rocket's trajectory. While explosions and sparks may not pose a threat, the primary risk to your drone lies in the rockets before detonation. A collision with the drone or its propellers during this phase could lead to a crash. Stay vigilant and prioritize safe distance to safeguard your equipment. Well, now let's delve into the camera settings. There are various discussions on this topic and I won't venture into all of them. Let's just say many approaches can achieve a great result, or many roads led to Rome. Well, for those using newer drones such as the Mini 4 Pro or Mavic 3 Pro, the default settings in auto mode are exceptionally effective. You can expect to capture high quality and useful footage without delving into manual settings like ISO, exposure time and shutter values. If you are not familiar with these manual adjustments, no worries, your video shots will still turn out well. Well, for those who enjoy experimenting, consider switching your camera to manual mode. Simply click on the small icon labeled Auto in the lower right corner. Once selected, the information next to the icon transforms into ISO, shutter and aperture setting. Click on these settings to adjust their values. Before we proceed, it's essential to grasp how these values impact your results. I want to clarify that I'm not a photography expert and the following information is just basic and not professional. If you're curious to dive deeper, there are numerous online videos explaining the details of these settings. Alright, now let's talk about the ISO setting. It regulates the amount of lighting entering the camera, significantly influencing the photo's brightness and darkness. Elevating ISO values heightens the sensitivity of the image sensors. But attention, it also brings about an increase in background noise. Typically, normal ISO values for daytime shooting range between 100 and 200. However, since we are capturing footage in the dark, we need to raise the ISO value. I've opted for a value of 800, which is considerably lower than a standard night value, okay? This choice is strategic, considering that the fireworks explosions will introduce a substantial amount of brightness later in the footage. So moving on to the next critical setting, the shutter. This mechanical device regulates exposure by controlling the time over which light enters the camera. So this means decreasing the shutter speed reduces the amount of light reaching the sensors. A fast shutter speed effectively freezes movements, while a slower speed introduces dynamism into the picture. Given the brief time frames and intense light effects during fireworks, I've chosen a shutter of 160. This balance ensures optimal exposure for capturing the vibrant moment of the display. Finally, let's consider the aperture, which is the opening through which light travels. When filming fireworks, it's advisable to keep the aperture as small as possible, which in this case is set to 2.8 inches. Okay? This choice ensures that the incoming light is carefully controlled, allowing for a well-balanced and visual compelling capture of the firework display. So let's explore the Mavic 3 Pro camera's capabilities. It features 3 cameras: wide angle camera, the 3x telecamera and the 7x telecam. Upon comparing the footage, you'll notice that the wide angle shots are notably crisp, whereas the telecameras may exhibit a degree of blurriness. Okay? Fine-tuning the settings for the telecameras hasn't been perfect yet, and I acknowledge the need to experiment further with those configurations. Additionally, it's essential to recognize that the CMOS sensors of the telecameras are considerably smaller than the one in the wide-angle camera. This disparity results in less light being processed, making it imperative to ensure ample lighting condition for these cameras to deliver optimal, and stunning results. In the previous year, I opted for the DJI Mini 3 Pro for recording purposes. In this case, I transitioned to manual mode and adjust the camera settings, incorporating a high ISO, low shutter speed, and a small aperture. Observing the results, the Mini 3 Pro demonstrated commendable performance in capturing fireworks. However, I'm aware there's room for improvement, and I believe it has the potential to achieve even better results. Now the opportunity lays with you to explore and maximize the capabilities of your drones for your own unique and enhanced footage. I'm curious to hear about your preferred camera settings for shooting at night or capturing fireworks. Share your insights in the comment section below. And a friendly reminder, keep your drone always up to date with the latest firmware. In case you missed our last video, don't worry, you can catch up right here. Thanks for turning in today. If you found that content enjoyable, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Lastly, ensure you've turned on the notification bell so you stay updated with our latest releases. Wishing you a fantastic day. Until next time, see you soon.